That's how all that came into fruition.
Well, Trauma and I have been, bumping into each other and talking about doing a mixtape for the longest time. So finally, I visited his show that was on BeehiveFM.com, and at that point it was just like, stop playing me.
Right.
And he was like, you stop playing. I was like, all right, well, let's do it. So, I have been working on a whole bunch of music, and I just sent him some of the records I was thinking of, and I was kind of giving him the theme, and we talked about some collaborations, and a lot of it ended up having to be on the phone because he was traveling around so much, I was traveling around so much, but technology, we're in the super future wave. We got it done, and we're able to release it. We released it in September, and just been pushing it ever since. So.
And what does that sound like? The album, the mixtape. What does it sound like? Is it pop, R&B?
It's kind of a fusion of. I don't really like to label my music because I just feel like it can transcend those labels. So I feel like it just has a lot of energy. It's very sexy because, the theme is the lady in the street, which is the title track. And so I just wanted to play on that whole conversation of the lady in the street and the freak in the bed, you know what I'm saying? But get everyone's take on it. So we got a lot of drops and a lot of, people in Atlanta and outside Atlanta in the industry that I thought had funny outlooks on life in general, not to mention just this one subject matter. So that's how we, put it all together, lace it all together with those conversations.
Cool. And as far as the future, what do you have planned for the rest of this year? Any plans, any other releases?
Well, yeah, definitely. I'm planning actually the release of the EP, The Gray Area, and doing a lot of visuals to go along with the music. So kind of it's not going to be a movie, but it's going to be a visual for each song. That will probably be an added bonus, bonus feature,
So, the EP, was that will that be officially your first official release since the group, or you've released something?
I have a digital single out now on iTunes. It's called Legalize Me. And that has a video.
I saw the video. Yeah, it's cute.
Thank you. But, so that's that was kind of a buzz single. So this EP, The Gray Area, will be the first official, collection of music, not just a single or whatever. It'll be the first work piece of, collaborative, project.
So how much, I guess, who you are now as an artist, how much of that was who you were in a group? Were you the same person, or are you completely different?
Well, it's funny you say that because I actually was on the phone with a producer that I'm starting to work with, and he was like, wow, it just seems like the person that I'm getting to know now is not the person who I thought I knew at all. And I'm like, well, I'm the same person, however, through someone else's eyes or their control of how they edit and what they want to keep and what I was able to express. It just, is whatever. But I'm always the same person.
Of course.
I'm always the same person. Just I'm able to really, be myself, my full self, not just a slice that fits into a little slot.
And having done the whole reality TV thing, the good, the bad, the uglies, is it something that you would consider again, or are you no reality TV?
Well, I kind of have mixed feelings about
I bet.
I have mixed feelings about it. I feel, and I see the beneficial factors to it, but I also see the danger zone. So I think if I was to do it again, I would definitely want to go into it with a lot more leverage and a lot more power to control my situation and not just be a pawn in somebody else's little game.
Right.
And that's kind of, I had really no choice. I was look, just react and try not to get hit, try to dodge the bricks as they fly at you.
And you did a good job. You seem to really maintain your composure, and being under such stress and pressure on a consistent basis, how were you able to just be so level-headed on screen and not just explode?
I don't know, but I would definitely say it was a lot of like premeditated, like just kind of foresight, just kind of like seeing the chips come together and like, okay, it's just, it was a lot of acting. Like people don't know like my